So this is what my neckline is going to look like. So the way it is, we will not be cutting any strap for it. We'll just, you know, curve in and cut. Okay, so the next we want to do now is to take our actual measurement. Like I said, this is startless. So my actual measurement, I'm taking it from here. Okay, I'm taking my actual bust circumference, and this is the mark after the contour line, and the actual waist circumference, and this is the mark after the contour line. So I'll go ahead and connect back, and we are done. So I'll be cutting right now. So if you have a deeper neckline, okay, I always suggest you have a higher neckline, but you can also decide to make it the same length. It's all by choice, but I'll prefer it go even higher. But what I have here is okay. We are going to work with it. So the zipper is going to be at this point. So I'll start my cutting from the back. And I'll cut this as one. And this is my armhole. So the back bodice is ready, and that is what we have for the back. So I'm going to label the back bodice, and this is the center back for our zip. So I'll set it aside, and then I'll proceed with my cutting. I'm going to cut on the waistline. I'll go in on the sides. So note that what I have here before I contoured, okay, I added 1.5 inch of my that, and from my center front I'm working with 10 as waist, and I added 1.5. That is how I got 11.5. So I cut in, and I'm going to follow this princess dart line. I'll go to the center. Okay, let me cut off this. We'll go to the center front, and this is the neck line. Okay, let me cut through here for ease of cutting. So I'm cutting through my strap neckline. So this is the new strap neckline, and this is my strap. I'll cut my strap. So because of the princess dart, I wouldn't want to, you know, go into cutting the princess dart. So I'll just follow this other strap line. I have a strap line here which I marked. So that is the point. So I will also advise you make your mark on where you cut your strap. So once you are sewing it, it gives you the neckline. So this is it. I'll just make an arrow. I'm going to place a notch on that point and start sewing my strap from there. So I'll come in and cut my illusion. So the illusion is on fold, and now I can cut in my contour line following the princess dart. Okay, so remember, it's a princess dart we are making right here. Okay, so this is the armhole. Please take note of the armhole. So once you cut off your princess dart, remember from the armhole, this is the armhole line running into the strap. Okay, I just brought all of them together, the armhole. So if you are making the princess dart, from the armhole you add 1.5 if you remember, and you cut off. So since we've already cut off the strap, we'll also follow the armhole line and cut. So that's the shape you are going to have. So this is it. The strap will be here, and that is what we have at that point. So I'll just quickly cut in through what I have here, and then I'm going to close up my bust, that I'll simply apply my adhesive and close my bust down. Okay, so now bust that is closed, and this is what we are going to sew in. Can you see that? So this is my strap. So this is how the dress is going to look like with the illusion for the front. So for the illusion, please, very important, you need to note the upper piece of your illusion. So this is the up part. I'll just write the up and the down. Okay, so when I'm placing it, I will know. And the part on fold, you have to also identify. So that is that for the front, and this is for the front pattern, and this is for the back pattern. So here you can see your dress already. So I will quickly cut off my pattern, add my necessary seam allowances, and I'll be back to show you how I added my seam allowance before we start stitching. So I'm going to hairstay. So we have a detailed video on how to hairstay. So I'm making use of the following fabric. I'm working with a damask fabric as well as a doll face satin fabric, which is going to serve as the lining. Okay, so I'm going to cut my damask fabric and cut my doll face as well. Okay, so I'll add my necessary seam allowances, and we'll be back to show you. So for the illusion, we'll be using an illusion mesh, okay, like this. So we'll be sewing it at that point. All right, people, so thank you very much. Let me go back and hairstay right now.